Simplex, or duplex, is just the difference between one fiber, or two. Between one connector at each end of a cable, or two connectors at each end. Duplex patch cords are the most common type. One patch is used to transmit data signals, and the other receives them. However, in some instances, only one fiber is required. If you're not sure, you can buy a duplex patch cord, and only using one of the two fibers. There are a lot of types of connectors. The most common are single-mode fiber optic cable, has a small core, 9 micron, and only one pathway of light. With only a single wavelength of light passing through its core, single mode realigns the light toward the center of the core. Single mode is typically used in long distance. Multimode fiber optic cable has a large diameter core that is much larger than the wavelength of light transmitted. So, it has multiple pathways of light. Multimode fibers are mostly used for short distances. Multimode cable comes with two different core sizes, 50 micron, or 62.5 micron. 50 micron cable features 3 times the bandwidth of 62.5 micron cable, and higher speed. Multimode fibers are identified by the OM, optical mode, designation. They have different capabilities around speed, bandwidth, and distance. OM1 has a core size of 62.5 micrometers. OM2 has a core size of 50 micrometers. Both have orange jacket, and work well with lead-based equipment. OM3, jacket color of aqua, core size is 50 micrometers, optimized for laser-based equipment. OM4, the jacket is color of aqua. It is a further improvement to OM3. OM5, 50 micrometers core size, new high-quality multimode fiber cable. Single-mode fiber cable is yellow. If you already have a cable, and you need more of it, you can usually tell the type of cable by the color of it. If you are going to be running the cable outdoors, or in a conduit where it may be exposed to moisture, you will need an outdoor rated cable. If the cable is going to be abused in any way, including running along the ground where it might be stepped on, armored cable may be required. If the cable is in a plenum space, you may need a cable that is plenum rated. Return loss is the loss of power in the signal, reflected by a discontinuity in fiber optics. In other words, return loss is the fiber optic light gets reflected back at the connection point. When light travels out of the port on your hardware into the fiber optic cable, some of it is lost in the transition. The insertion loss is the measurement of the attenuation that occurs between the two ends of a fiber. A simple way to visually distinguish the two is that APC connectors are always green. UPC are often blue. If you have green connectors on your fiber or devices, you may need APC. Remember, if you mix APC and UPC, the result can be tremendous insertion loss. When two of them are mated, it naturally leaves a small air gap between the two ferrules.